Welcome to G-Senjou no Maou, aka the devil on a G-string. So we left off the last time looking at our main hero of the story, and he's like watching his 4 computers, like he has 2 computers that are, I don't know, like 20 years ago type, with the long, the big monitors. Then he has 2 small new computers and things like that. Man, the details they go through. Okay, so we went home, we gave our number to the freaky girl, and no wait, the freaky girl is the other one. We gave it to the girl with the diary, and yeah, now let's see what she thinks about. People often say I'm absent-minded, but when it comes to money, I'll never miss a beat. I'm at the Bill Gates of the industry. The ones who do could never dream of reaching my level. When I arrived home, I immediately walked into the study and picked up the phone. Oh, fancy music. Sorry to bother you. Are you by any chance the president of Kotami Incorporated? On the other end of the line, the voice of a middle-aged man full of anger replied, "This is Kotani. Who the hell are you?" He must think I'm awake just because I sound young. My name is Azai Kyosuke. Nice to meet you. Azai Kyosuke. His voice faded. Oh right, Azai Gonzo's right-hand man. Right-hand man. People used to say that I was just a little small fry that leached off his father's position. Looks like people's opinion of me has risen recently. Since the brain of Azai Corporation is talking, I'll be blunt. You're trespassing on our turf. How do you plan on compensating for this? The Azai Corporation is a yakuza group with diffuse connection throughout both the underworld and the police force. Wow, so he's like the son of a mafia boss, yakuza boss or something. That's why he has that much money. And he doesn't have change. Okay. He's also a major member of the Showa Alliance. My father, Azai Gonzo, is one of the leaders of the pack. Due to police crackdowns, the days when yakuza used force to fight over territory has passed. On the verge of collapse, the yakuza bosses gathered together and proposed a peaceful coexistence doctrine. They then began to use legitimate business as fronts. This is harder to read, especially just after another episode I just recorded. The one that acted as a spearhead for this conversion from underground society to the normal world was the Azai Corporation. Compensating? Well, you certainly don't sound too calm about this. On the surface, the Azai Corporation is legal, but it really is just a Showa branch company. Basically, the Azai Corporation is the front of Showa. It manages the group financial affairs like real estate, construction, tourism, dining, theme parks, golf courses, and much more. Man, this music is driving me insane. It has like high parts and low parts. Our revenue compares favorably with even the biggest legitimate corporation. The clubs and hotels in the central districts are supposed to be under our jurisdiction. Oh, so you were like going around with a girl in your club. Unfortunately, we have some disputes with other organizations within the circle. For example, the person yelling at me right now. Of course, these types of conflicts are common in business, and they should be common sense by now. Yet, these yakuza are still stuck in their old ways of settling things with informal dealings like this. I'm terribly sorry, but there wasn't anything that suggested only you could open clubs and hotels there. This is bullshit. That's been my turf for 10 years. How could you not know about this? He's right, I knew about it. I also know that those hotels and clubs make up most of his revenue. Nothing in these worlds remains constant, even long-term collaboration, otherwise you never see divorces, right? What did you say? His breathing became wild. Kotami-san, you seem to have misunderstood something. This is about us trying to take over your turf. We're merely expanding our market. It's just that our company works a little harder than yours. This is a legitimate business. Within that context, is there really any need to ask our competitor's opinion on how we should conduct ourselves? At that moment, I heard something break on the other end of the line. He probably kicked over his desk out of anger, insulted that he was being criticized by my boy. Listen, you little shit. We're a front for the Sawa Alliance too, you know. In other words, we are like brothers to the Azai Corporation. And... Stop fucking with me. Are you trying to take money from a brother? You're the son of someone in the business and you don't even know your manners? Technically, I'm not part of the family. Anyway, Azai Gonzo never told me such courtesies. Azai Gonzo told me this instead. When talking to idiots like this man, one must have the mind of a hunter before his prey. Sorry to change the subject, but I believe your company has a lot of cash down, right? Huh? They came from illegitimate business deals, didn't they? Watch your mouth, boy. What proof do you have? I checked up on your company's recent actions. I found contracts from backdoor dealings in order to conceal your income and numerous bank accounts using fictitious names. Don't you think the police would be interested in these documents? I had no idea what the fuck you're talking about. I didn't let out my prey. I'll just go ahead and make this public then. I can imagine the expression on his face. Yeah, you're trying to blackmail me? Of course not. I've always preferred legal methods when it comes to settling disputes. As long as you can accept our recently opened clubs and hotels in the Central District, I'd be quite satisfied. A mother's cry poured from the receiver. It was filled with humiliation. And with that, it finally surrendered. After all, I had the haze. What the fuck are you? Are you like I don't know, maybe he's in the story he's supposed to be like 18 years old, or maybe, I don't know, maybe even less. He talks like a 40 years old guy. He makes this like he's been doing it since, I don't know, 5. What the hell? This game is going shit right now. After all, I had the ace. All that's left is to put just a tiny bit more pressure on him. Well then, it's been nice talking to you. I just hung up. When I put down the phone, I checked my email and picked up the phone once more. Hey, it's Kyosuke. Thanks for taking my call. This has been my life ever since I met Azai Gonzo. Wait, what? Oh, he's talking to another guy, and he's basically doing the same thing he just did over again. Okay, maybe. I'm calling to speak to you about the bill from the shower management company. An enormous sum of cash circulates under my direction, yet I'm not even a former employee of the Azai Corporation. Yes, I read your proposal, but that's not enough. I'm just a student, but my decision can cause companies to go bankrupt or even condemn people to ruin. Yes, generally speaking, a company needs to prepare 3 copies. The only thing I learned up until now is that money is everything. That's one truth, man. I know better. One copy for the shareholder, one copy for the bank, and one for the business you're dealing with. Of course, each copy needs to be slightly different. I'm sure you know this, right? Everyone lives for money. Their lives revolve around money. That's correct. No, that company won't last much longer if you ask me. Sure. Age, sex, occupation, none of these matter when compared alongside one's accumulated wealth. Not at all. If you're happy with my advice, I can give you as much as you want. Right? Everyone fears and respects me. But I won't stop here. I want more power. At the moment, it's just the Azai Corporation, but someday I'll take over all Usawa, and then I'll take over all of the world, and then I'll take over all of the universe, and then I'll take over all of the multiverse. What the hell, man? Then I have the power to affect society as a whole. Politicians, CEOs of multinational corporations, they'll all bow before me. What I want is the position of the puppet master in the shadows. It's just like, so you're going to be a hero, huh? Then I'll... Like, what? A sharp pain is throbbing my forehead. What's going on? The person on the other end of the line asks. Oh, it's nothing. I look forward to doing more business with you in the future. I quickly hang up the phone. I never bothered to remember anything from my daily life that doesn't have anything to do with money. School, for example. I rested for a while in the living room. Wow, that's a friggin' nice living room. I wanna have an house like that. You could see like the whole city from there. What the hell, man? And he lives there alone. Wow. Suddenly, I was watching my hands reach out for a coat. My memory of that day ended there. You're crazy or something? Maybe you need to go to the hospital. Oh, and that's chapter 1. Okay. Oh, nice music. I like this one. The icy winter wind blew away all my drowsiness. Once again, I go to school. I don't like to think at school. So it's fun. Nissan. Eh? Kano suddenly burst out from behind the wall of the apartment. What the hell? What kind of face is that? It's like, I don't know. I can't even. I don't know, man. This game. Misa, you're terrible. Ow! She put a dead grip on both my arms. What? What on earth are you doing so early in the morning? What am I... Oh, sorry. Fuck the voice. What am I doing? That's what I want to ask you. She started pounding unhappily. How could you do this, Nisa? Okay, I got it. Can you just let go now? What do you mean by you got it? What? Her eyes seemed to be searching for something. Sorry, I'm clueless. You promised. Promised? You really did forget. You promised that you'd come to the skating ring to the practice. Yeah, you know. I reminded it to him, but he didn't want to go. He just had to, make a couple of phone calls. Now that she mentions it, I guess I did say something to that effect. About that, I'm sorry. Really. I better come up with a good excuse. How do you plan on repaying me? How? Well, I'm really sorry. I lost my wallet yesterday and spent all the time looking for it. Oh, where did you lose it? Central Boulevard. What were you doing there? I was with Tsubaki.
Bucky? Why?
Baki is what she calls Tsubaki. Well, that was pretty obvious. You don't have to perform through interrogation, we were just hanging out. Kanon's mood seems to be worsening with each passing second.
You could at least call.
I'm really sorry.
I'll forgive you if you pat my head.
What is she, a cat? Or a dog? Alright. No matter what, she'd be happy if she's being bad. In an instant, her surly mood dissipated.
Good boy, I forgive you.
The person being pat on the head is saying, good boy. Wow. True words, guy.
You're coming to my parties today though, right?
I know. I'll definitely be there. I better remember to do so this time.
Alright, let's go to school.
Canon stuck to my side naturally. Hey, don't latch into my arm. As the weather was slowly getting colder, the Jiugasaki students were wearing warm winter jackets. Wow, we're wearing warm winter jackets. Man, that was hard to read. Just listen, Miss Norika, let me tell you something. After we finally arrived at the school gates, we were greeted by the same scene as yesterday. I'm really good at sports. Once again, H is unleashing an attack of love upon our unfortunate Miss Norika. And for the record, I'm pretty sure he sucks at sports. Christ, H, you can't just fling out a transparent lie like that. Especially surfing. He can't surf at all. What's he going to do? Practice on this summer?
That's what they call a calculated lie. If this lie becomes the truth, then it's no longer a lie.
Quite a cunning ploy.
Liar!
Kana suddenly started shouting. Huh? Pardon, Azai-san? Kanon's pretty famous at school. Everyone knows her, including the teachers. Sorry. But let's save that story for later. At the moment, Eiichi's face is beginning to convulse.
Nanchan knows
Oh, wait.
Nanchan knows Eichan doesn't know how to swim.
What did you just say?
Damn it, what the heck did she have to say there? Remember when we went on the beach trip with the second agent got in the water, it started to drown? You backstabbing, gossiping harlot. Even though you know I can swim, you ran me right into the sea line all the while.
H-kun, what are you mumbling about? Nothing at all.
But Eichan, it's so obvious that you have something to say.
Kanon displayed a teasing smile. You embarrass me. Don't worry, I signed up for swimming classes after the trip.
Really? Really? Which pool did you go to?
Man, that Kanon is annoying as a bitch. Well, he's lying, so there's no way he'd be able to answer. I wonder how Eiichi is going to escape this dilemma. Okay, I just checked the time and I think it's time to go, so I leave it right here. And yeah, this was the, I think, 4th or 5th episode. It was G-Senjou no Maou, and I hope you liked it, and I'll see you next time. Bye!